You can tell, you can tell. It's that time. Hey y'all, I love you. I love you. I appreciate y'all. This is your daily dose. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna do what we need to do. Yes. Yes. We're gonna just do what we need to do, right? Because I want the best for you, and I hope you want the best for yourself. Because when you know your why, you impact the world. You make the world a better place. That's how valuable you are. You make the world a better place. That's how valuable you are. This is it. We're going to get it right, y'all. We're going to get it right. Yes, we're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. You got to love it. You got to love it. See, now we here. We here. We here. This what time it is. The year is your year, but it's your choice. This year is your year, but it's your choice. Aren't you ready? This year is your year, but are you ready to make a decision? Because you not made decisions all your life up to this point. You not made decision up to this point exactly where you at right now. If you ready, if you ready to know your true identity from here, if you ready to know your true source from here, are you ready to know why you was created and everything on this planet has a purpose? And if you ready to find your why you was created, I'm the only one on the planet that can teach you a 3-step process. I'm the only one on the planet can teach you this 3-step process. Hey, how you doing? And get you in the right environment. This is the year. This is the year. But you got to make a choice if this is what you want. So you're not done everything you're not done, every decision you not made up to this point is where you at, exactly where you at. But one thing I know, you're not in the right environment. You do not know your true identity. You do not know your true source. You do not know your purpose and why you was created and put here in the first place. Because I was in your place. And if you want to know how to find your why, someone got to teach it to you because you don't know. And if anybody else on the planet, I mean anybody that's on this planet today wanted to help you find your why you was created, they must know theirs to be able to teach you. They must not been now went through something, taught themselves something, got close to the creator himself in some kind of way to be able to teach you what you need to know. Again, I say, this is your year. But you got to make a choice. You got to do something different. And I'm going to give you 3 verses that can get you in that arena. It can get you close. It can get you to your gift. It can get you to your talent. But still, you got to be willing to come out of this place mentally to truly tap into that. Appreciate the love. You got to truly start focusing on your source from here. You got to know how valuable you are to yourself and the creator, even to start tapping in to your true gift in that environment. If you've been on the data dose lately, anytime, you know I talk about the environment. I talk about the environment. And if you truly want to make this your year, if you truly, what's up, Smoke? Grand Rising. If you truly want to find your why you was created and put here, you got to make a choice. You got to change your mindset. Truly, this for you. You can give us 2 more scriptures. They good for the soul. 2 more. I'm gonna have to focus on these 3 because most folks, be honest with you, most folks don't know how to operate from a different perspective because they're in the world. See, long as you don't operate from a different mindset, the other scriptures ain't gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? If you do not know how to tap into this from here, no other scripture gonna make any difference. That's why these 3 is so vital. Like one of the scriptures, Matthew 22, 36 through 40. See, within the laws, you got to know how to move. You got to know how to speak. You got to know how to govern yourself. You got to know the guardrails. See, until you know the guardrails, you feel like you the man. You see what I'm saying? You feel like you, what I usually say, a self-made man. See, when I was younger, I usually think I was a self-made man. See, until you know your guardrails, you're going to always think you the it. That's why these 3 verses is more vital, more important than anything come out. Because even in Matthew 22, 36 through 40, what did it say? These are the most what? Important. So until you know your true identity, until you understand that the creator himself knew you in your mother's womb, see, nothing else gonna make sense. Because you don't know you ain't got the power yet. See, until you get the power, and these 3 verses will put you in the arena, like I said, to give you the power to make a difference in your life, people are around you, and the world. That's how valuable these 3 scriptures are. That's why I focus on them. That's why you need to focus on them yourself, even while you're in the sinful world. See, when you truly ready, you'll make a decision to come out of this sinful, greedful, biased, racist place that you was integrated in. Not by choice. You was integrated because your forefathers made a decision to be what? A self-made man. Okay. Okay, great. Appreciate you. Glad that answered your question. So let's get into this. Let's get into this. Like I said, the first thing you got to do is accept that you don't know who you are until you tap into this. See, this is what gonna give you the your identity. This is what gonna give you the ability. This is what gonna give you the power to stand firm on whatever you do because you know you getting it from the source. See, because long as you're not getting it from the source, you think you the source. Let me say that again. As long as you don't get it from the source, you think you the source. See, because once you start acknowledging you not the source, you're gonna give respect, you're gonna humble yourself, and now you can give praise to where praise needs to be, where you can start growing and understanding and getting more into the why you was created. Oh my goodness, this good, y'all. Welcome to the Daily Dose. My name is Crawford, Robert Crawford. You get this every day, 5 days a week, sometimes twice a day. This good. I'm telling you, man, this good. This is good this morning. This is good this morning. As y'all get up and go, see, you a prime example. As you get up right now and you go into work, you ain't going to work because you know who you are. See what I'm saying, Smoke? You not going to work. You spend all your time, all your main energy, all the best part of your life doing something that is not going to benefit you to get you where you truly want to go. See, your job is giving you income for this very moment, and you're not in your job. Because, see, until you know this, you'll never know that your job is temporary. And if you do know, if you don't know this, you think the job is the only way to make income. If you do not know this, you're going to find income outside yourself. Oh man, this is good. See, that's why Jeremiah 1:5 is so vital. That's why you got to understand when you come into this world, my people. This right here is, let's take a computer. You got a computer, right? You getting it slapped clean when you come in the world as a baby. Your hard drive is waiting on you. And who programmed it for the first 7 years, the most valuable years in your life? Who programmed, who input in your hard drive as a child? Your mom. Thank God, my father. Then you got the media, you got the school system, you got your community. Those things right there, if you're not in the right environment, which you aren't, you're going to program your mind with the wrong things. Let me say that again. You're going to program your precious little mind with the wrong things. And it's not your fault. And it's not your fault. That's why I'm blessed to give you the opportunity. That's why my purpose, my value is so important to you, so important to the world, so important to me to make you a better person. Let me relax a little bit, because you got to understand this is your year if you want to find your why, but you got to truly admit that what you're doing is wrong. You're going to have to make that choice. See, that is what going to end up separating you from the world. This I found this weekend, even with a business they trying to sell me short. I hear you, Smoke. Yeah, man. When you use these three verses, you get in the right environment mentally, but you still got to make a choice. You get in it, you starting to fertilize this in the right. So let me keep going. You got to make a choice, my people. You got to tell yourself you've been doing it wrong. You got to tell yourself that, because if you don't, you're going to think what you're doing is right because everybody else is doing it. The masses is doing it. So you automatically think it's the right thing to do. And you don't have nowhere else on the planet. That's why we should be able to get 100,000 people a month in this program, for real. We ought to be able to get 100,000 people worldwide. This worldwide hit. I'm live. Hey, how you doing? I'm live. I'm not just here in America. You can see me on the continent of Africa. You can see me over in China. You can see me up in Canada. Appreciate the love. We can make a difference. First one, everything you do and say and surround you came from your thought. Everything on this planet came from everything that the Creator put here on earth and you added value to came from. So you got to admit to start changing your hard drive, because now you old enough, right? Now you old enough. Oh my goodness, this good. Now you old enough to know better, right? Now you old enough to know better from the day you was born until now. I don't care what age you are. You at that age now that you know better. And if you don't know better, you know you can make your own choices. Okay. See, once you can understand that, now you can't fault your mama. Now you can't fault the environment. Now you can't fault your father. Now you cannot fault the school system. Now you cannot fault the media. Now you can't fault just by going out here in the world the way the world is. It's on you now. See, it's on you now. See, now you got to start accepting. I ain't saying it's gonna be easy, but see, once you get control of this and this, your source, see, because no matter what, longer you stay in that environment, which is not the right one, you're going to always get your source from the outside. Until you come out of the environment. That is the true difference. Once you get these 3 verses and start working with them, if you truly want to know your purpose, you're going to have to come out of the environment mentally, spiritually, to get in the right environment, to find your purpose with value. All right, let me get on into this. Like I said, to find your why this year, you got to accept that your hard drive, that your parents, your mama, your school system, the media now programmed it wrong. Meditate on that today. This your daily dose. And if you spiritual, and if you the original, and you sick and tired of being beat down, held down, not by choice, it's time for you to change. I'm tired now. That's why I'm blessed to give you the opportunity to even get in the game. These 3 things will get you in the game. It'll get you off the sideline, because now you will know your true identity. You got the opportunity to know the laws and the guardrails to guide you in a spiritual way. And then you'll understand. You take all the pressure off you. See the last one. It'll take all the pressure off you to do what you know you should be doing. See, because the third one gonna give you your purpose. See, the third one gonna give you the guidance where you can move. See, like you get up in the morning, you moving in a way to accomplish something. See, but you trying to accomplish, oh my goodness, what you think you want to accomplish because you don't know your true identity and you don't know the guardrails, the laws that gonna govern you, that gonna protect you, that gonna hold you accountable to do number three. So let's go ahead. The first one you need to do if you're ready to find your why in this year, so you can make a decision to come out of this sinful place and tap into your true purpose to find your why. This is what you need to do because I love you and I'm in my purpose. See, my purpose is to help you tap into your purpose and get in the right environment so the creator can use you to accomplish his purpose that he instilled in you here on earth. Oh my goodness. It's just that sweet. When you know your true identity, when you know your true source, when you know your true purpose and value in the right environment, all you have to do is be. All you have to do is be, because you in the right environment, like fish in water. You in the right environment to get loved on, to get uplifted, to get motivated, to get praised on, to add value to you from a kingdom perspective. And everybody is in the right environment. Everybody got the right mindset. Everybody know their true source. Everybody know their true purpose. Everybody understand that my purpose affect you, your purpose affect me. Our purpose can make the world a better place. Our purpose together can bring God's purpose together. Don't you understand what I'm saying? When you are in the right environment, you know your true purpose, you know your true value, and we all working together. That's when the creator just, they're my kids. They're my kings and queens. That's why I created the earth. That's why I put you here. That's why I pulled back. Now you can govern yourself. Now I can govern you from the heavens above. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the Daily Dose. Welcome to the Daily Dose. If you don't tell your mama, your daddy, your sister, your uncle, as you get up in the morning and do the worldly routine that you know is not designed for you, that you know you're not being, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going. Did you get the first one? Did you get the first one? Jacqueline. Hey, how y'all doing? The first one to find your why this year. How to find your why this year. How to get in your right place mentally this year. How to start erasing your hard drive and then reprogramming it with the right stuff in the right environment. This is your time. You need Joshua. No, keep saying. Forget that. I keep saying. That's why I mess up. Jeremiah. Sorry. Jeremiah. Chapter 1, verse 5. I'm giving you the why, what you need to get into your talent and gift in the world. So you can make a educated decision to stay in that world or come into this environment where you're going to find your true purpose. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate you. You're going to find your true value when you come out the world mentally. See, right now, I'm just teaching you how to find your gift. Right now, I'm just teaching you how to find your talent. But you will never, ever find your true purpose and value until you get in the right environment. Because you was not born in the right environment. Because your mama, the environment, the media programmed you wrong. They programmed you wrong. And it's not your fault. Because you didn't have this opportunity until right now. You didn't have this opportunity until right now. You ain't never had this opportunity in your life. You can't find this nowhere else on the planet. This is Monday Daily Dose, where you ought to be here every day to get your daily dose. Where you get ready. Where you get ready to go to a place where they pay you. That's the only reason you go to your job. You go to your job just to get paid. I'm trying to get you into your gift, your raw talent. Who is the greatest golfer in the world? Somebody tell me. Hey, how you doing? Put it in the comments. Who is the greatest golfer? We can use your opinion. And who is the greatest basketball player? I'm using them for an example. I'm using them for an example. Because you got to understand Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, these guys was in their gift and talent that I'm trying to get you into right now. But think about it. Their parents guided them, molded them, mindset at a what? Young age. Young age. Before what? Before they were 7 years old. Before what? They programmed their mind when it was the most programmable before 7 years old. They did not go out and get a job. Appreciate that. Yes, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, correct. They did not go out and get a job. And both of their parents taught them, programmed them, Jeremiah 1:5 them before they were 7 years old. You didn't get that. I didn't get that. Most of us didn't get that. Great tennis players, you know, the Venus sisters, before they were 7 years old. Their parents come in their life, bless them. Who another one? Michael Jackson, great singer, parents come into their life before they was 7 years old. But see, what I was upset about, I knew something was great about me. That's why at 9 years old, I wanted a system, a community, and a level playing field. But I didn't have nobody that can teach me and bring that out of me at that age. But let's keep going. I want you to see those two guys or those young ladies, they do not have a job. They tapped into their true gift that I'm teaching you today. They had strict guidelines from their parents. They wasn't all over the place thinking about what they wanted to do. They weren't planning their own future. Their parents, their guardian, their overseer, the ones that loved them more than they loved themselves at that time. They probably didn't understand how hard their parents was on them because they don't know what their parents went through. I wouldn't be afraid to say if you if you had a if you had the opportunity to see a Michael Jordan, a Tiger Woods, and then you grow up and you tell your parents. I believe most of you right now, if you know what you know now, so you can reprogram your mind. See, an afterthought is something else, but if you know what you know now, and you can go, Mom, I'm at 7 years old, Mom, you see that Michael Jordan? I want you to keep on me, stay on me, even though I may get mad, even though I may cry, even though may want to quit, just stay on me. Because I know you molding me into something great. I think most of y'all will do it because you know where you at right now, you really don't want to be. So what I'm telling you now, I'm giving you a clean slate to find your true purpose. I'm giving you a clean slate to get in that kind of environment. But you got to understand what I'm saying. You have to make a choice. See, if you're a young 5-year-old, so you're gonna have to make a choice. That's what you're gonna have to do. Where you at? You're gonna have to make a choice. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh man. You're gonna have to make a choice. So let's get going. Are you ready to tap into your why? Are you ready to find your why now? Are you ready to reprogram this the best serve you? Are you ready to reprogram this because you're old enough, you know better to get at least in the right place to know your gift and your talent in the wrong environment? Like I said, the first thing is here. You need to meditate on this seriously. You need to meditate on this seriously. Jeremiah 1:5. You got to know where you was created. You have to know why you was created. You have to know why you was put here on earth before you can even start to move in the right direction. Now, you got that. I believe people starting to I believe people, your gift and talent for almost, oh, okay. You talking about your job. Yeah. See, people don't appreciate your talent. You have to hold yourself to that value. See, because you know your value more than they ever will. But you need to get out of that environment. You just in the wrong environment. You got to take yourself out of that situation where people can't appreciate your talent and gifts. But keep going. Now you can reprogram what you've been taught. All right. And it start right there, Jeremiah 1:5. Find why you was created. You was created. The creator knew you. So all you have to do is follow these three things, and you will automatically fall into your gift and talent. Now, since you know you valuable, since you know you was created for a purpose, since you know you were created to make this world a better place, since you know you are in this place, you are the only one that can do what the creator put inside of you. Now you got to have guardrails because you in a sinful world. You got to know how to navigate. You cannot navigate in the world that you live in. You got to have different rules. You got to have different laws. You got to be governed different. See, that gonna separate you from the world Because when when you interact with the world gonna see you different. The world gonna see that you here for a purpose, because you're not being governed by the laws that's in that environment. Even though you keeping the laws, you don't move like a job. See, you're not moving like a job. See, the environment you in, 99.99% of the people do what? Have a job. And again, I ask you, absolutely. Yes, you're in the right place. But see, when you move different, when you know your true identity, when you move different. See, 99.9% of you now, right now, you getting ready to go to do what? Be honest with yourself. See, you got to be honest with yourself when you know your true identity. If you just be honest with yourself, that's the beginning. That's the start. Now, if you be honest with yourself, if you 99% of you and you part of that 99%, you don't know your true identity yet. Somebody to look at Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods. Do they have a job? Do they have a job? Or are they tapped into their source as a gift and a talent? And you will pay to walk up and down a golf course to watch Tiger Woods, to see his golf swing, to see how he hold his chest out. You see what I'm saying? You trying to get the knowledge from a guy that know his gift and his talent, and it's not a job. So what you saying, Crawford? What you saying? You will never find your gift in a job. You're gonna have to leave that job to find your true gift and talent. See, your job is the pacifier. If you don't make the decision, you got to pacify. See, if you don't take control of your life, the world will control you. See, you got to pacify. They just want to pacify you so you don't seek out the true you within inside of you. This is your year if you want to know your why. No, they don't have. That's why. See, you doing what the masses do because you don't know your gift. You don't know your true talent. That's why you don't see as many Tiger Woods. That's why you don't see as many Michael Jordan. And that's why you see them as gods here on earth. I'm trying to get you where we are the masses. Tiger Woods and Michael Jordans and Kobe's. We want to be the masses. I want this to be the norm from a kingdom perspective, knowing your true source, knowing your true value, knowing your purpose and your value. But you cannot get that in the word. You're going to have to come over here to kingdom living with a purpose to know your purpose and value. But I'm just teaching you the basics, the gift and talent you can get in that environment. So let me keep going. You got to have guardrails. You got to have laws that going to govern you differently. Can we honestly say Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, didn't have, I said I did. They had training that you never had. Can we agree to that? Their upbringing was totally different than yours from a gift and talent standpoint. Okay. So if we understand that, you know what you know have to change. You know your environment have to change. You know you got to govern yourself differently. to accomplish your gift and talent. You know you need somebody that gonna push you. You know you need somebody that gonna challenge you. You know you need somebody that you respect. You know you need somebody that can get you to do what you know you need to do when you know you don't want to do it. You gotta find somebody that know what you don't know. See, hope you're catching this. I hope you're catching this, because if you catching this, you can get in the right environment, because you can make a choice now. You got something to look back on, to guide yourself with. See, I'm trying to get you in that environment so I can teach you how to find your true purpose. I'm trying to teach you how to find your true value. I'm trying to get you in the right environment so you can just be. Understand? Yeah. Ain't nobody truly wanted the best for you than I do right now. I want to teach you. I want to train you. I want to push you. I want to guide you in the right direction to make you a better person, to make you a better person, to put you in your true value, to put you in your gift from the Creator, to get you in the right environment, daily dose, to come on here 5 days a week, to work on you sometime twice a day, to get you in the right environment. Appreciate the love. That's why I'm here in my purpose. But see, now you at the age, all I can do is give you the information. You got to make that choice. See, when before you're 7, your choice is made for you. Let me say that again. When you're 7, your parents can guide, like my dad. He told me straight up, son, you ain't singing in a gospel group in the world. I don't question it. Even if I do, I'm gonna listen to him. Even though no matter what the outcome is, I'm gonna do what my father suggested me to do, whether I like it or not. That's the training you can get at a young age. That's what that's the most vital part when you truly want to find your gift and talent at a young age. You got to guide your kids. You got to guide yourself. But now you at the age you are, you can look back and now you got to want to make that decision yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to want the best for yourself. You got to motivate yourself until you come and get in the right environment. Because as long as you're not in the right environment, it's going to be hard for you. Because you got everybody in your ear. You got everybody around you. You got the media picking at you. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm ready to be guided. Know what I need. That's why you're here, man. I appreciate it. The kingdom living with a purpose. I got to give you the daily dose to get you in this environment. So come on and let's do what needs to be done. All right. We got. Let me give you the guardrails. Let me give you the guardrails. Because you got to be honest with yourself. What you doing is not getting it done. Even at the age you are, you have to realize this. That's why it's number 1. You got to change the way you're thinking. Now let's get you guardrail. You cannot do what you like to do. You cannot do what you think is right. You cannot do what you want to do. You cannot do what you think is right. You got to be guided by the guidelines, by the laws. If you deviate from the laws, you is not going to get the results you want. You're not going to be in the environment you need because you're not doing what it takes to get the results you want. Matthew 22. Matthew chapter 22, verse. Check it out for yourself. Do your research. 36 through 40. These are this is what guided me when I was younger. This is something that stuck with me. I usually say like this. My Father, I'm going to do what I need to do. I love you. I respect you. You are my creator. What I cannot control, I'm leaving it up to you. What I control on this earth, I'm going to do my best. So now I'm being guided not by me, something greater than myself, something that have more valuable, more at stake than me. He know my true purpose. He know my true value. So when you understand you are nothing but a blessing, you got to give praise. You got to recognize this. You are truly blessed. You are the most valuable creation on this planet. You are the most valuable creation, welcome, on this planet. And you do not have no laws governing you to be the best you can be. Man laws is govern you for their benefit. You going to school, you stopping at a stop sign when there's nobody else around, that system is governing you whether you like it or not. Hey, so when you're ready to find your why, go to Matthew chapter 22, read verse 36 through 40. These are your laws. These are your guidelines. These are the rails that are going to keep you in line. These is what you follow when you don't know what to do. When you think you want to go left. If you don't know if you should go right. These are the guardrails that'll keep you in line so you can find your true why here on earth. These two laws was govern every other law that gonna keep you in line to find your true purpose. To find, now you gotta come out the world to get your purpose. To tap into your gift and talent. Now, you know why you're here. You know what you need to do. You got your guardrails, but you got to have a purpose. You got to know why you going where you're going. You got to have a destiny. Do you hear what I'm saying? You got to have a destiny where you're going. You got to have a reason to follow the guidelines. You got to have a reason to want to know your true identity, right? Appreciate the love. Don't you know, if you don't know, you're not a mistake. You're not a mistake. Don't you know what is the first verse? Jeremiah 1:5. You already know why you was created. Thanks, Mars. You already know what you need to do. You just need to stay within the guidelines. You just need to stay within the laws. But see, since you in a sinful world, you're going to start trying to do things your way. You're going to start wanting to try to buck the system. You know, when you young, right? 7 years old, your dad trying to tell you something. Your mom trying to guide you to be the best you can be. You want to buck the system, right? Mom, I want to do this. Like I told my dad, it's gospel. We still singing gospel. We still serving the creator, my father. No, son. You ain't getting the whole picture, son. I'm trying to tell you something that you don't know right now, son. I'm gonna keep you out of trouble without telling you, slapping you in the face. You in the sinful world, you need to get back in this safe house. See, that's my father knowing what I don't know. That's my Father knowing he know what's best for me, no matter what I wanted to do. Oh Lord, let me say it again. See, the Creator knows what's best for you. You see what I'm saying? I hope y'all getting this. See, this can change your life. This can get you into that why. This can get you into your gift. This can get you into your talent. If you understand what I'm saying, stop trying to do what you want to do. Let me say that again. Stop trying to do what you want to do. Tap into what's proven. Tap into what know what's work. Tap into somebody else already not been down the road. They can save you time. They can save you money. They can get you there a lot faster. They can save you the headache. But I know you want to do what you want to do. Oh my goodness. This number 3. Once you go ahead and accept number 3, everything else will start to fall into place. So let me keep going. Number 3, you got Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. Many plans in a man's heart. See, you're gonna wanna deviate. You're gonna wanna you want to hold a club this kind of way. You want to hold your back this kind of way if you're trying to play golf. You see what I'm saying? You playing tennis, you want to grip the racket in the forearm grip already. You or you want to take the racket up on the high side. Let's try it this way and see how it feels. See how you get the power. See how you get the flow. Your coach, your guardian, know what you don't know. And what you think you know, it ain't best for you because you just assuming. When you know somebody got your best interest at heart, when you know somebody trying to make you the best that you can be, and they challenge you in ways that you can't not understand at the time, you just got to have faith in the process. So many plans in a man's heart. See, this right here, this, number 3, this is vital because it will cut down the stress. It will take all the stress away when you just trust the process. See, when you just trust the process, everything else just flow. It become easy. It become normal. It becomes second nature to you. All you have to do is just be in the environment that you're in. But many plans will be in your heart. You're gonna want to do this and do that. But number 3, Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. He got your plan. He got it mapped out for you. He know what you need to do. He got everything you need. He know what to do, how to do it. He just needs you to implement it. He just needs you to master it. He just needs you to do it consistently enough till it becomes second nature to you, and you will automatically be in your gift. You'll automatically be, just by default, you will be and know your talent in the world. Hope y'all getting this because I ain't said your purpose. There's a reason why I haven't said that. You can be in the world and know your gift. You can be in the world and know your talent. You can be in the world and do and tap into your mind. You can be in the world and have these guardrails. You can be in the world and know your gift and talent. But never ever get it twisted. Hey, how you doing? Never ever get it twisted. If you truly want to know your why, you can never ever find your why in a sinful place with that mindset. You can never ever find your why. Can't say that with the guardrails. I can't say that with the other two. Well, to get you to your purpose is this. Well, to get you to your purpose is this, to bring you out of that environment. The other two will stay the same. The other two will stay the same. You just got to make what? A decision. To stay in the sinful world if you just want to know your talent. If you stay in the sinful world if you just want to know your gift. But if you're ready to take your rightful place, if you're ready to be in that zone, if you're ready to make a difference like never before, if you want to be complete within, if you want to be at that point where you know you can give your life, if you know, not saying you won't know when you're in the world, but one thing for sure, it's hard to say, but just from my perspective, you may miss the game of life. You may miss the entertainment, the enjoyment. But I truly don't think you have that true fulfillment, that true peace. Because I can't really say that because I wasn't in my talent and gift. But I say that because I love playing sports. I was in something I love to do in transportation, and I didn't feel the way I feel in the inside. I was making six figures. I was doing good. I was just doing me, loving on me, appreciating me, just living my life in that environment. But I wasn't fulfilled here. So that's why I can say, even though you be making the money, even though you may get the accolades, I truly feel until you know your true purpose and your true value in life. See, if you be honest with yourself, and you can see this yourself, the Tiger Woods, the Michael Jordan, the Kobe's, anybody else that's really in their gift and talent. Floyd Mayweather, the boxer or whatever, pretty good in that. They make a lot of money. They get a lot of accolades. But look at their actions. Look how they act. Look how they do what they do in the environment they in. Look at the environment that they in with the money and the accolades. That's the difference. Because when you know your true source, you will move different. And you'll do what? You will think different. That gonna be your difference between your why and your purpose, your gift and your purpose, your talent in the world and your purpose. That is the difference between your purpose and value. Because when you know your purpose, you automatically have a value that gonna give you the ability to think different from a bigger purpose. That's all I can say it because it's God purpose now. Now you ain't the center of attention. The creator is. Now you ain't the center of all these resources that you have. The creator is. Oh my goodness. I appreciate y'all. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I didn't even get to talk about the app that much, but the app is here. If you want to get on my calendar, if you want to come to the Zoom, we have a Zoom every Saturday. You can see me, ask me questions, because this is our time. If you truly want to know your why, those three things will get you in the game. A life in the world. But if you truly want to know your purpose, if you truly want to know why you was created, if you truly want to know how you can move from a kingdom perspective, you need the whole picture. You need to know your purpose and value. I gave you the 3 verses that'll get you in the game, your talent and gift in the world. But if you truly want to know your true value, if you truly want to know your true purpose, you got to come out of this sinful world mentally and tap into your true source. That will give you the true purpose that you're looking for. It will give you the true value that you know you deserve. It will give you the opportunity to live your life stress free because the creator take all the pressure off you. And then you know how to put the pressure on the creator to give you what you need because he cannot accomplish his purpose on earth but through you. So everything you learn how to speak when you in your purpose, he gonna give to you. Because you the way and how he gonna accomplish his purpose here on earth. He gave you that ability. He gave you that freedom. But since you was born in a sinful world, since your hard drive was programmed with worldly things in the wrong environment, that's why these 3 verses will get you to delete all that and start programming what you truly need to get you into your gift and your talent while you in the world. But we the only people on the planet that can teach you how to tap into your true purpose and value. With that being said, my friend, I love you. You know what it is, Facebook. You know how it is, YouTube. I give you about a good hour to let y'all go on out there on your way and make your day. And y'all be safe on this Monday. This is a new year. How to tap into your why this year. I just told you. If you want to know your true purpose, tap in. We have a Zoom every Saturday. You go to my app. You go to my website, Edify to Unify. It got the link on there. Come on out. Let this year be your year. Let this be the year that you decide to find out why you was truly created. Facebook, TikTok, I love you. We're going to hang on YouTube here for a little while. Hey, we always get this. We're going to hang on TikTok for a little while, but I love you. You can't do nothing about it. It's time for you to find your why and stop wasting time because you only got a limited amount of time here. Let's get in the right environment. Let's take your rightful place. Let us uplift you, motivate, and praise you. Let you just get in the right environment so you can just be. And until that time, you be safe out there. And until next time.